Going down to Chelsea. Hey guys, how you doing? Today's a hard day. I've been kind of dreading today a little bit, kind of for months. I have to take a certain amount of continuing education credits in order to maintain my massage license, and so I went ahead and signed up for what I think is probably the best class for me right now, because a lot of massage therapy is hands-on. A lot of classes obviously are hands-on, they're not academic. You don't sit in a classroom. Well, I mean, it's a classroom, but there's massage tables in the classroom, and there's yoga mats, and there's shiatsu mats actually. And a lot of times it's not just sitting and listening to lectures. A lot of times it's doing. And I retired from massage a year ago because I have a bum hip. So now I have to satisfy some continuing education credits that I hadn't completed before my surgery. So I chose it's an Oriental-based class. It's shiatsu-based acupressure. It is facial rejuvenation. So it's kind of like facials without extractions, without steam, without chemical peels, microdermabrasion, none of that stuff. It's basically like trying to waken the skin back up via acupressure or shiatsu, okay? Which is very similar to acupuncture. It's the same philosophy. Now this taps into stuff that I haven't learned and haven't used in a very long time, but that's not even why I'm nervous. Being in Manhattan is subway, and subway is stairs, and it's it's something that I'm not really good at right now because of my hip, because of my surgery. I'm 12 and a half weeks out today, actually. So I got here, and that's fine. But now I have to go and do an 8-hour class, and I don't know how much actual body work is involved. I don't know how much academic is involved. I don't know how sitting in the desk is going to be. I don't know how sitting at the head of the table and massaging people is going to be. I don't know how laying on the table and getting massaged is going to be. I'm a little nervous. It's fine. I mean, at least I know my stuff, right? I mean, I'm definitely going to learn stuff, and if I ever wanted to get back into the spa industry, this is, you know, a good thing for me to think about doing, because it's not as taxing on my hip, I think. I don't know, I'm going to learn, right? I've got my MetaFast packed up. I'm not going to eat off plan today. I'm not using this as an excuse to eat off plan. I'm kind of done with that. I'm kind of done with using excuses to eat off plan that include like life challenges. I had a major blow 2 months ago. I had a death in the family that just leveled me, and I did not eat off plan. So I'm not saying that I'm never going to do that again. It's just that's not really in my, it's not in my repertoire right now. So I I've got 6 MetaFast meals packed up because if I get hungry, because it's a physical class, right? If I get hungry, I might have a double. And I've got my water, which I can refill on a regular basis. I'm going to my old alma mater, as opposed to my new alma mater. No, I'm going to the Swedish Institute. It's fun to go back there. It's fun. So I'm a little stressed out. I wore my Ohm bracelet because, and I wore my purple shirt because purple is for healing. And, you know, Ohm, a lot of religions are based in like a trilogy kind of thing. I never labeled myself as Buddhist, but I take from different religions what I like. And, you know, the trilogy of Take Shape for Life, which can be a religion in itself, you know, healthy body, healthy mind, healthy finances. That's what today is about for me. It's about all three. I have to rely on having a healthy body and not having sugar spikes and peaks and valleys and all that. I have to have a healthy mind because I am now going to be practicing Chinese medicine as opposed to Western medicine. I haven't studied my meridians in a long time, but anyway, and then healthy finances. This is what I have to do in order to maintain my massage license, because if I ever wanted to go back to massage, I don't want to have to go back to school for another 2 years. This is what I have to do to maintain my license, so I have to go do this. So this is my trilogy. You know, practicing my oming today. And I'm not going to be able to film up there. You can't film in massage school. Obviously, there's naked people there. So I have only about 10 minutes to go. And then I've got to be about 3 blocks from here. I haven't done a Manhattan vlog in a while. You know, I've been in Manhattan, obviously. I live in New York City, but I just didn't have the opportunity to vlog for a while. I'm wearing my brace. Yeah, wearing my hip brace. And, you know, I'm hoping that it holds up for the day. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. That was not fun. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't fun. Yeah, I got all my makeup is rubbed off now, and it was, it's full body shiatsu. Yeah, I didn't read the class description right, so it is what it is. I have one more day of this. This is a 2-day class, so now it's 6:15 and I'm starving. Because body work is depleting, to say the least. But I have a very nice partner. He's very cool. He's only about 26 or 27, and he and his partner just had a new baby, and so he was showing me pictures of the baby. She's so cute. They had a surrogate mom, and so he was able to be in like the recovery room, the delivery room and stuff. So it's all very fresh for him, you know. And you know, he's like talking to me like I'm like the old lady, you know. I am the old lady. All right. I guess I'll check in again tomorrow. Over there looking all suspicious. Get a good girl, don't be a mistress. I see you like it on all my fitness. And me and my business, all I fitness. So, gotta know it ain't a limit, so put a pill in the liquor dope. Straight girl, fuck down, just spit down, like fuck around and lick a soul. Ain't need a problem, I'm a metabolism high. Real with real motherfuckers. Bring it to me, that freak, no class, Good morning. How you doing? This whole weekend shouldn't happen at all. At all. At all. I had the worst night ever last night. I had pain. I had anxiety. I had body work done yesterday. I had energy work done yesterday, and it threw me for a loop. Totally messed me up. Totally messed me up. Has nothing to do with the person who did the body work or the energy work. It's just, I'm not used to it. I haven't had a massage or anything like that or shiatsu in a long time. So things were stirred up. I'm not going to be putting on makeup today because today's the second day of that class, and we're going to be doing full facial treatments with cream. And the teacher would not answer my question. I asked her twice, can we bring our own cream? Because I'm a little like, I don't want massage cream on my face. If it's like an almond oil base or something like that, I don't want that on my face. She would not answer my question. Twice I asked her, twice she said, I'll answer that at the end. And then, you know, we didn't get out of there until 6:30. It was a half an hour late. And, or 6:15. And she still never answered my question. And, you know, I mean, I forgot to ask before we left, but still, I mean, I hate this teacher. I can't stand her. I don't hate her. I don't hate anything. I don't hate anybody. But anyway. So now I'm going to bring my own cream, and I don't know if it's necessary, but at least it's just this little jar thing. This is not makeup. This is just eye cream. So last night I had anxiety. I had pain in my body and slept awful. I had to take Advil twice in the middle of the night because the first time was for my hip, and then the second time was for an awful headache, a raging headache at 1:30 in the morning. Raging. I don't get headaches hardly ever, and so I know that it was from the energy work. I know that something was moved around that shouldn't have been, because I don't believe that anybody should ever be in pain. Anyway, and then I woke up this morning and my husband was militant. Like, I can't even describe it. He has to take the kids to work today, all day today. And it's Sunday, and it's like the second weekend in a row that he's worked every day of the week. He gets cranky, and I get cranky, and we're all cranky. The boys and my husband leave about 45 minutes ago. I start the shower. I need a shower after I do energy work, and I was walking around in Manhattan yesterday. And I started the shower, and on the shower curtain is the largest bug ever. I mean, it was like, I don't do bugs. It's bad. It's been bad my entire life. My whole family knows it. It's just not a good idea for me to ever be around insects of any significant size. Even smaller insects, I'm not really good with. It's like I've seen therapists about it. It's bad. It's bad. A lot of times I can handle them a lot better when I don't have a lot of personal stress going on. So obviously it's very deep rooted. So now I just ended up taking a sponge bath with wipes. I hate that, but I'm not going to go there today and have work done on me and be laying on a massage table and be dirty. Like, I can't do that either, you know, because I've been the giver of of therapy, of body work when someone is not clean, and it's awful. It's an awful experience. I'm just gonna put on just a little bit of something. So now I have to go and do another 6 hours. She told us that it's supposed to be 8 hours, and she said that we were going to get out early today because she doesn't want to stay until 6 o'clock. So at least she has a life. You know, these weekend classes are just awful for me. I can't stand them. I'm so glad after this I don't have to do it for another 3 years. I mean, if I was smart, I would just book it now and get it over with so I don't have to do it in 3 years, right? Because you never know what your life is going to be like in 3 years. But so this is me today. This is awful, right? I don't care. I don't care. I'm so upset about that bug. And, you know, the bug is like crawling around in the bathroom, and I'm spraying it with Raid. And thankfully, my husband bought the Raid with the big, long straw thing at the end so that I don't have to get close to the thing. And Jesus, he ran probably a total of like 15 feet because he ran up and down the shower curtain. So now my shower curtain is completely polluted with that smelly Raid stuff. My entire bathroom is polluted with it. And yeah, the bug is dead, but I now can't take a shower in there until my husband goes in there and cleans. That's something that he knows. If a bug has been someplace, I can't be where that bug has even been until it's cleaned. That's, you know, I don't have a lot of fears about irrational stuff except for this. This is something that I've dealt with since I was a baby, and it is what it is. That's what it is. I'm proud of myself that I even sprayed the thing to death, because there have been times of my life where I would have just bolted and left the shower running and just left. Just left the house, Goodbye, see you later. But, you know, the strength has to come from someplace because I'm a 42-year-old woman, right? I have children, I have a job, I have things to do. So I can't let silly things like that get in the way, right? I'll see you guys outside. Okay, so I got into the city early, and the temptation is pretty strong right now. I'll be honest with you. You know, I'm always honest with you. I don't know if any of you have ever been to New York, but the bagels here, you can't get a bad bagel, unfortunately. Bagels are part of the reason why I got into trouble in my 20s, because as an independent contractor, I had a lot of downtime in between clients, and bagel and cream cheese was usually one of my go-tos. And you know, a bagel with cream cheese and a cup of coffee would be orgasmic right now. Specifically because I'm dealing with a little bit of pain, and you know, that's comfort food for me. I would never do it now. I really wouldn't. It's out of the question, but the fact that it's out of the question and it's still there really pisses me off. It really pisses me off. But it's, again, I'll say it a third time, it's out of the question, so it's okay. And every time you turn around, there's another like coffee bar thing opening up, and they have these pastry display cases. I'm not going to go into why it's so fabulous, but if you don't have a bread thing, you don't understand it. I'm still wearing my own bracelet. I don't think it's working. I'm oming. I'm done, thank God. You know what's funny is that right at the end, the subject of YouTube channels came up. And the teacher was just like, has anybody ever started a YouTube channel? No, I did not speak up at all. All right, that was my weekend. Yeah.